happens. Starting broadcast, now broadcasting. Well, hello everybody. I hope this is broadcasting as well as I'd like. As you can tell today by the screen I have on currently, I will be playing some Resident Evil Village. And if you couldn't tell by the title, I am doing a PlaTimeNum. If you're new to this channel, what a PlaTimeNum means is that I will be earning, or at least attempting to earn, the Platinum Trophy for the game I'm currently playing. So, Resident Evil Village. I basically bought at the beginning of its journey, I think. I bought it when it first came out, but I have not platinumed it yet because of some rather difficult trophies. But now that is what I tend to do. Just you know, try to platinum it, have a fun time doing it, and I might be a bit scared this time though, because we have a difficult game. We don't have an easy trophy, I don't think. We are doing a casual playthrough, which I know might sound disappointing, but trust me, it's required. And we're doing some kind of terrifying stuff. I'll be doing this entire game only with a knife.
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
Yes, you heard that correct, everybody. I will be doing this entire game knife only. I don't know if I'm excited for this. I just am doing it. That's all I have to say. I might not skip this, so you can just listen, even though I'm talking over it. But you can also, you know, read the subtitles, which is all good. But this is probably the only one I won't skip, because otherwise I feel like the game will take quite a long time to do. I'm trying to do some things real quick. Thank you very much for the like there. I just don't know how that works. I don't know if I can do it here, unfortunately. I don't, it doesn't work for me for some reason. What I'm trying to do is get a nicer thumbnail for this live slash guess episode of PlaTimeNum.
And with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. Come,
yeah, I know that. I know, you should warm yourself, child. You don't want to really get cold.
Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry
Ooh,
her home.
a fish?
But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the fish king appeared and offered one of his many fins. Come, child,
Well,
eat your
thank you for that.
So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more.
No,
Continuing
did she?
on, she soon entered the forest dark.
I really can't do it right now, it's
Then
pissing me off.
an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew
You never
angry
think
and summoned the other
that
monsters.
something is a gift, even though it may not be. That's what I'm learning
Filled
from
the
this.
girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beast. Suddenly, a witch appeared.
Oh, I found it, everybody. I think. Found most things I can add. Okay. Are you kidding me right now? Did I find everything?
Gifts we gave, but more
But-
you took, she snarled.
How to
So
change a
more
thing.
in turn is
The thumbnail, sorry.
In a
Probably be
blink,
more
the girl
clear
was trapped
as to what I'm
inside a
saying.
mirror.
Come on, ladies, gentlemen, please allow me.
She's
Okay,
asleep.
I guess I'll do it a bit later. Maybe once it loads in. So, this game is going to be great. I hope. Very much, I hope.
Say something?
No, I didn't say anything for you or about you, Mia. Trust me, I am not going to be that rude. But I will go up on her head. Oh, it's okay, Rose. No need to cry.
It's like I said to you, that book's too scary for you.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Reading that book for you, Rose, is not that bad actually, because you might become
Almost there, honey.
a badass. Maybe you'll become the horse, or like, you know, the main person. Oh, yeah, this is what I love about this game, is interactivity of the things on the floor. Anyways,
There you go, sweetheart.
it's just me nerding out
Don't you
about
worry.
simple
I'll be
gaming
right
things.
downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
We definitely wouldn't do that, no. No, those fairy tale monsters, not real, Rose. Definitely not real. Don't even listen to me right now. They're definitely not real. Right, so let's just go down. I'm a bit worried, but I don't know how to showcase why. But basically, for this trophy, it is recommended that you use a specific knife that you get from doing some really, really difficult challenges,
Is she okay?
which we might get
It's looking
to
like,
do just for a
like
bit
it.
for fun, just to show what they are, because this is gonna
Smells
be
good.
just
What's that?
Oh,
a
hands
big
off, mister.
ow. But this is just gonna be a big time of me playing this game, and I don't know how fun that's gonna be if I'm just, you know, doing that and nothing else. I don't know what this. Are you kidding me? Why does that not
Hey,
work?
Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about that. How
Oh,
about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem.
yeah,
I'll be there.
not an issue.
That was the doc. She'll see us next week.
Oh, that's good.
Hey,
Maybe I should. I don't know.
think positively, all right?
Maybe I should just watch everything.
We talked about this.
Just as
I
like
know.
last time watching, you know?
We hardly talk about anything else.
This is gonna be really long though.
I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried.
You know, I won't, because already I know that the game is like a 2-hour journey, and that's without the really difficult knife only. And I'm doing it a knife only with no practice before this, and little memories to tell me where I need to go. I mean, I think I remember well enough to understand, but I don't know how this is gonna go. So first, we have to experience this horror portion of this horror game, I know, but there's not much horror after this portion, really. There's only one other moment, which actually is pretty awesome and tense, so I can't wait to show you that. But here it's quite awesome how the game starts. You know, it's nice and simple. I would say that it's kind of dependent. Maybe it isn't, but I was gonna say that it's dependent on the previous game, but I guess it isn't. You know, it's a nice, simple introduction, nothing crazy going on. It's no, you know, God of War 3, where you just get straight into the heck of things. But at the same time, it's not that type of game, so it makes a lot of sense for why it isn't like God of War 3. But, you know, it definitely pushes for the horror aspect at the beginning here. As we can see, it's all snowy, all dark, and also the flashlight is pointing on the ground and not ahead, which is something that not only I, but I believe many YouTubers and probably people that have played this game have had some, not issues with, but definitely some speaking about. That makes no sense, but it does to me. But yeah, I'll just continue forward. I still am hoping to change the... Oh, okay, I don't know. I think I might have turned myself around. I knew that was gonna happen, but I'm trying to do multiple things at once. 3, 2, 1, lichen. There it is. A good old friend, there he is. Okay, I really should just pay attention to the game, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me just try one more time. No, not possible. Oh, that's fine. Let's just go forward and play the game then. So I just explain this challenge real quick. It's quite simple. In this game at least, there's a lot of fighting against enemies and obviously bosses. And this challenge that the game puts you through asks you... Oh my god, I've totally turned myself around. I have no idea where I am. This is not correct, is it? Oh no, it is, okay. But this challenge asks of you to defeat... Basically get through the entire game, you know, killing all the bosses, all the enemies that you might go through, only using a knife. Now, the trophy is slightly strange, the way it words everything. Thank you, Earthquake, exactly what I wanted to hear. Unless it wasn't an Earthquake, then in that case, please no enemies. But the game words the trophy weird, because I believe in certain moments you're forced to use a weapon that isn't a knife, just to like beat certain bosses and such. So I'm not quite sure what moments those are, if I'm being honest. So I don't know whether, you know, I'll have to shoot Heisenberg, for example, towards the end of the game,
What's it all?
you know, with my weapons, or if I have to just go knife only, you know. obviously it says knife only, but I don't know which moments are forced upon you to use a weapon that isn't a knife. And that's going to be an interesting dilemma I'm going to have to go through, and hopefully it's not going to be that bad, otherwise I will have to restart, and that would be kind of sad. Once again though, I am hoping that saves are a friend to me, so I hope I can just save and make sure that I get knife kills only. But wait just a second. I think I need to get through the first stages of this part with no killing at all, because I don't think this is correct. It's through here. Because I actually don't have the knife that I'm going to be using. So obviously here this is my new game plus, right? So I've looked a bunch of weapons that are extras. You know, you wouldn't have these in the start of the game, obviously, because that's a lot of ammo and a lot of guns. But this is the only knife we have, which we could use, true, but this is the weakest knife, and it does the least damage. For now, I will equip it though. I'll also, oh god, I don't want to accidentally shoot a gun. I don't know how it works. I'm gonna quickly shortcut it everywhere if I can. Can I? No. Okay. Can I take away the shortcut? Ah, yes, there you go. Because I just don't want to accident. I did say take away the shortcut, right? Come on, game. What are you doing to me? Shortcut. Why? I told you to remove them. Good, there you go. I just had to press X.
What happened?
I can tell you a bunch of things happened here, Ethan, and none of them were good. But yeah, I realized that I will have to do some fighting at the beginning, which is going to be kind of painful. Because this is not a good weapon. Yeah, we're gonna have to focus on having a lot of first aid meds, because those are gonna be our friend here. And you know, let's just open this nice little curtain. Where bad things are gonna happen.
Friendly.
I had to.
Who
You know,
sent you?
I need some
There
reactions
was an accident down
in
the
this.
road.
Something's happening.
What's going on?
Alright, something's happening. What do you stop talking?
Oh no,
What's wrong?
they're coming. Who is? What the hell was that? You have a gun? What? Please tell me you have a gun. No, why would I?
Oh man, something bad's are happening. And no, I don't want a gun, okay? Thank you, but I don't. No, I don't want it. Why are you shooting there? Please don't shoot there. And you're gone. See, it's because you're shooting at nothing. You need to first find your target, aim carefully, and then shoot. Not just shoot aimlessly. Come on now. You're better than that, my friend. Oh, I guess we're taken as well. But I think he was taken to heaven. Hi there. Was that you? No, it wasn't. But I believe he was taken to heaven, you know, from above. We were taken below, so we went to hell. Yeah, no, probably not. You're right. And we're playing. So, like I said before, we only have a knife, and this is going to be really difficult. I don't know how many enemies we have to kill. I don't know which lichens we'll have to go through.
Jesus Christ.
Except just a tiny little hello in around how many seconds?
What the hell is wrong with this
Like
place?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was pretty well timed. Obviously I've seen this before, but still, that was good. Come on. Be honest with me, people. People of YouTube, people of the world, of the internet. Be honest with me, that was a really good timing, wasn't it?
What was that?
It was a lichen, and it bit off half your hand. Bye bye pinky and ring finger. you can't be doing the Spider-Man web slinging. Now, like I said before, this is night only, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I expect a lot of those animations. I can't see you over there, Lycan, so you're gonna have to come out just a tad. Oh man, you dropped me already. How many shots do we think it takes for us to go down to red health? Oh! And the Lycan's dead. How lovely.
What the hell?
We took 2 bites from it, so you can tell that this is going to be kind of annoying, can't you? So let's go back into here, get the bolt cutters, and quickly cut this chain up. I mean, just cut the chain. We don't cut chains. Why do you say cut it up? I guess cut it. Why up though? Like, no, that's still, yeah, I don't understand that. It's cut it into small pieces, sure. Cut it up. Why the use of up? I don't understand the English language. Okay. Nice and casual. Simple things that happen in life, you know? Things break. As they do. Yeah, I was gonna say, I did not. Remember, what starts the whole bad things happening here. All I know is that up here we're gonna have a Lycan. Okay. They've not calmed down yet. They will in a couple of seconds. Unless they start from down there, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they come down from up here. Okay, maybe we have to come down, have this happen, and then if we go up like in Seattle. Oh, that was an attack animation. I did not think that. Block. Oh, I thought I blocked at the exact time. I did not. Welcome everybody to the face smacking contest, where today we're smacking some more faces. That person had not a bad face, you know, it was kind of round, kind of simple. It was a pretty good face if you ask me. So, let's see who's gonna be the next face smacker we smack face with. This is gonna be the entire thing just me. Right now with a knife, but later on some other weapons. Still knife-like, which are allowed. But you know, this is gonna be me. So here, we don't want to attack any of these fools, because we don't want to die. Here, I honestly think I don't know what we're meant to do, because it says survive the attack, right? And in New Game Plus, I normally just start killing everybody. It's really, really easy. But I think you can just, like, wait it out, I think. Or, like, die. I'm not sure what you're meant to do here, if I'm being honest. But I will just casually attack these enemies. I should do some experimenting, if anything, with which face is the best one to smack. Oh, that was a good block, see? Now, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing from now on, just practicing the block timing. Ooh, not in time there. Oh, the other guy's coming in.
There's no end to them.
Yeah, I know that, thank you. Thank you, Ethan, for telling me the obvious. Oh, no. See, I didn't block that then, or this one. I just was far enough where the animation, the grab animation didn't affect me, so we do need to keep that in mind, that maybe we just need to go far sometimes. Hey, we killed 3 enemies. Oh, you're going for a second jab? Okay, I missed all my shots there. Run! Ow! That hurt. Open sesame. Turn around. Oh, no. Did I break the barrel? Break it! No. Okay. We're gonna heal up because we could buy some heals later on when we meet the fine merchant of this game, called the Duke. But I don't know, like, I could just try to take myself out here. I could wait for that big guy, which is definitely an option. block, beautiful block there. Just continue forward, because I won't be able to just... I know it's a never-ending set of enemies, right? So my question is, just how does the animation start to say that you've gone past this point? Right? Like, do you want me to lose all my health? I don't think so, because that would be counterintuitive to how games work. But then, I can't kill them all, because they are legitimately never-ending. Okay. So then, is there a place that I need to go to trigger something? Not that I know of. So what do? Do I just run around like a chicken? Just trying to run away from humans? I don't know. Okay. And I guess it's practice for duking enemies. Oh, come on, hammer. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. I think... Oh, God. Run, 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 run. If I remember correctly, sometimes an animation happened when you get into here. I don't know if I'm right, though. Right, and then you would normally pick all these things up because you need ammo. Especially if you're doing this for the first time, because you would be really, really low and everything. And then all this happens, and then you just go down, and you escape. Game, come on. Just tell me that it's the end. I don't need more enemies. Do it. There you go. So you're waiting for like this animation, which I just don't know when it happens. Maybe you just have to stand still and actually have an arrow hit you, but that has not been the case in many situations. I am unsure. Yes, yes. I will actually skip these. Let's go. Super speed. I'm not joking. This game without the cutscenes, for me at least, is around 2 hours long. Maybe like 2:10. And obviously with the cutscenes it's going to be way longer. If you want to see the cutscenes, you can probably watch some video on YouTube being like all cutscenes, you know, Resident Evil Village film, right? And it's just all the cutscenes jumbled up together. Or you could just watch a Let's Play. Unfortunately, not for me. But if you'd like one from me in future Resident Evil games or other titles that you just really want me to play, please do leave it in the comments. That would be really good to know. And I'll keep that in mind for what sort of videos you want to see from me next. Ah, yes, this place. Louise's house, I believe it's called. At least that one over there. There are some enemies here, but they won't be much of a bother to us right now. I hope, at least. Because we'll just go over these fences and just continue with the story almost immediately by just walking through the store. Or I guess knocking on the store. Oh no, it is walking through. Yes, we shall. I apologize, you won't be looking at any of this story. We might have some spoilers, obviously, for boss fights later on. No, we might. We definitely will. But again, you know, it's not going to be as nice as watching the entire thing, so I'd suggest watching this entire video first, or live.
Come on, it's clear.
And then going ahead to watch a Let's Play of somebody that you love and has played this game. So here, we can't do much. We can apparently save, which I don't remember. But I will definitely take that opportunity. Let's see, we got one healing item, and we also have our knife, obviously. And here, it's a bit of a waiting game. So, everybody, how's it going? What have you been up to? Everything all good? I do hope everyone is doing quite well. Oh, and we're done. That's great. This is the exact opposite of a doctor's office. In a doctor's office, you'd be waiting for quite a long time. And that's why they would have all those newspapers most times. And those games, I don't know what they're called, but they definitely have a bunch of games. Great cutscene there that I unfortunately won't get myself into. And then what you saw there might have seemed really strange, because you just saw me run towards the enemy, but once again, that is just a trigger to continue on, so that is what's meant to happen. You can't actually kill them. But here, you want to go into that drawer and then quickly go to the truck and use your truck key. Now here it's really strange, because it's a mixture of cutscenes and like
I know.
QuickTime events, but just
Thank you,
button
Ethan.
prompts. So there you have to like
Kind.
obviously use your truck key onto the truck, and then skip, and then press R2 to start it. It's really strange. I will hear this though because it's my favorite line from the entire game. I don't know why, I just really like it.
This place is going mad.
Ready?
Why the fuck is this happening
It's happening again. I love it.
Shit.
It's just like, why me? You know, because you know it makes sense. You know, no protagonist really goes against it. But it's like, how the hell did this happen to you twice in a row, Ethan? And the thing is, Ethan isn't like a crazy like, he's just a person, you know? Okay, come on. We get it. But you know, Ethan is just a person. It's not like he's Mia. Because obviously Mia is more than that. You know, it's not Leon. He's not trying to save the world. He's just there. And then it just happens to be him. You know?
Yes. Death has visited them all.
Yes, madam. Yes, it has. I don't know if that's a good thing, so why are you laughing? But never mind that. Let's go to the Maiden Crest. Now, you need to set it up not perfectly. You can just press X when you're close enough. It's quite nice of the game for you to do that. And then the demons, same idea. A bit more confusing, though, if you ask me. They're not clear indications of which way it's facing, but its eyes are,
Nothing but blood.
you know, easy enough to understand. So it's kind of strange, but this game, I want to say it was definitely a good game. You know, I enjoyed playing it for the first time, and then obviously going for the Platinum Trophy. Oh, hello there. Hi, Heisenberg. This is the coolest scene with him, in my opinion. It just looks awesome.
The man is of no real use.
Okay. No. We don't need Lady Dimitrescu talking in our ears because so many people right now, even though nobody watches this, will be going mad and simping. So no thanks. We'll be simping later on.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, no need to simp right now. Yes, I shall. Here, it's basically just a death run. There are supposed second passages you can take, but then they're always blocked off. And then an enemy of some sort. And then there are death traps. Try to kill you, like the ceiling right now. Not a fun thing to experience. And then here, the most confusing part, big rolly spike thing, where you're like, where do I go? You just go in this hole here. Just like I guess a cave-in, a small cave that just, you know, you can go through for some reason. Yes, ground American ground beef, is that what you said? Something like that. I know I definitely used American ground and beef. In which order, I couldn't tell you.
Those freaks have Rose?
Yes, they do. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but they do. I'm just gonna continue forward. Nice. I was gonna say nice and slowly, but I am definitely speeding through this. Oh, wrong way. And unlock. So, we are getting to the first time we meet the Duke, which is really good for us because it means we are about to start the first quarter of the Rising action. So, the way I'd set up this game in the typical narrative story plan, which would be introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, resolution, is that what we just experienced up to this point is the introduction. Right, we get introduced to all the characters, basically the world, and then the castle would be the first part of the rising action. Right, apparently there's a gift for me. Oh, I might have been dumb. Have I not unlocked what I need? Have I really not unlocked it? Sniper rifle? No, I don't need it. I don't need a gun. I'll buy that knife, but that's not the knife I want.
I have you. Find some quality and greed. Thank you for your patronage.
Did it save? I hope to God it's saved, otherwise we're gonna have to do that again. But I need to go out of this real quick and go to bonuses and the extra content shop because I didn't even buy it. Okay, so this is gonna be the weapon we'll be using, and it's called the LZ Answerer. In the actual game, it's used at the end of the game by Chris for certain actions that we'll see later on. But it seems from the extra content shop that you can buy it after completing a
Shall I
bunch
choose
of
something?
mercenary
A gift has
challenges.
arrived for you, good sir.
It becomes a knife, but not just a basic knife.
Yes, I can see why you'd
It
be
becomes
interested in that. Till
a
next we meet.
goddamn lightsaber. Look at this thing. Lightsaber noises, and then from one lightsaber, two. Look at that. Incredible, if you ask me. I've never used it before, so this is gonna be a fun time. I did some research on it, so different types of modes there are.
Must be here.
But honestly, I don't know much. I think it's meant to change color. Oh, that's meant to make it double-bladed. And just the only animation it does. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's pretty awesome. No, that's not the way I meant to go. I meant to go just up to this door and examine it. It takes you into like a mini cutscene where you can't do anything. And that's where you meet my favorite characters of this game that I would simp on. Ready? Oh god, I skipped it. I am an idiot. It's fine. This is really, really painful. Ow. 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 That must have hurt like hell. Ooh, that does not do justice to how much that must have hurt. Just anything with like hooks. Like, I expect to be so painful that it's completely unimaginable. But yeah. But you can just, stick some first aid med on there and then it's fine. That's how it works. Right, so immediately we want to be using the LZ Answerer, but I also want to be going the correct direction, which is this way. So here we can't go through the door, I believe, so we go through this fireplace vent. I don't know what it is. I know it's a fireplace. Oh yeah, it is a fireplace, but the bricks that were there are actually cut off. That's why you can pass through it. Okay. This is where I'll be realizing a lot of small details in this game. Not because when I played it by myself I didn't realize them, but just because I just wasn't paying as much attention as I am now. The one thing people don't tell you with YouTube, Twitch, I think just YouTube and Twitch, you really need to have a lot of conversation. And I wouldn't call it painful, but it is definitely something you have to get used to. I think that'd be the correct term there. Or maybe I'm just, thinking that it's like that, when in reality it isn't. That is very likely. But, it is at least interesting. So here, everybody, what you need to do is get the maroon eye from that ring that you had to grab, and then just place it on top of this door. And we get a great scene with my lovely ladies here. I know they're made of bugs, and that turns them off. No, that's not really nice for most people, but trust me, this lady here is incredible. Can you look at me? Okay, no. She doesn't want to look at me right now. That's unfortunate. I'd rather be taken alive and, with you and your sisters? No, but if I'm being honest, I didn't simp for Lady Dimitrescu that much. I simped for her daughters. See, I know they're made of bugs, and that is disgusting, right? I'm not gonna lie. Not disgusting, but that isn't, the best idea. But, they're just better. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. People are just wrong with Lady Dimitrescu. Sure, she's tall. But, There are better people out there. Think you can just hit it with my lightsaber? Nope. Okay. There you go. I think there are a couple of enemies there because I saw a video which was like a Mythbusters video for Resident Evil Village where they tried to see if enemies would catch a fire. Which they can, and they can then spread the fire onto other enemies, which is a nice detail. Now here I can tell you there's a couple bad guys that we don't have to deal with. Oh my goodness. Am I really that powerful with this thing now? I'm gonna get double blade. Oh my god. Okay. Are you kidding me? That is impressive. That is really impressive. Yeah, I see why people would want this to do this challenge. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not necessary to use it there just because those enemies are completely optional. You can just run past them. But, come on. That was really fun. We just saw how powerful this thing can be.
I believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
I know, right? Cassandra was so messy with this. I don't know what you mean there. Okay, so I'm gonna examine this. Me? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna block first.
Give up.
And then... Oh my god, it's a two-shot? Oh wow, you know, this is gonna go easy. Please smash into pieces. Yeah, because I want to get this crystal torso. Lovely. Let's just continue through. We need to pick up this bottle of sanguine rose, I believe it's called. Okay, yeah, we've seen your hand. Oh, it's called sanguine virginis, my mistake. But we've seen Ethan's hand like 20 times. Why does he keep on showing it? We get it. It's terrible. It's bruised up. I don't need to see it anymore. So, as one of the three sisters, which, by the way, all of them look great. I don't think I have a favorite. But, so that was one of the three. And then the next step we have to do is take the Sanguinis Virginis and put it into there. Where that opens up, I'll just pull back a bit just so then we can see the nice doorway opening up. And then we check this chest and we got a key for the courtyard. How lovely. Now, it's as simple as going back down the stairs over to the courtyard, but unfortunately we are not alone. So here, one of the sisters will follow us down into the door and block it. We shall try and just casually walk by her, because once we get into the courtyard, once we get into the courtyard, we should be fine, because they do not like the cold. So there you go. Now here, to the left is where we'll be doing a lot of progressive, I guess, actions, but we need to go all the way to the end and then to the right first to get some small cutscenes with Lady Dimitrescu herself. So there's the lady. We can hear her quite well. Okay, I should really pay attention to the game. And then we just go upstairs. You know, I have to say...
What have you done to my daughter?
Nothing. Don't blame me for doing nothing. If I remember correctly, I only need to move maybe this. Okay, and then this. This is a nice little riddle puzzle you have to complete. What it asks you is to reconfigure the statues to the order that the writing says. And here it is for anybody that wants to read it. It's quite smart. Women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances. Together lower their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. So it means that women do not look at the men, so they look at each other. And then the poor look at the guy over there, because they want to, you know, they want things from him, the bounty zone. I'm you know, right now I don't have the patience of reading what stories may be about. So unfortunately, I will not be, you know, analyzing every single piece of dialogue and text you read. Okay. Thanks, man. Yeah, I definitely wanted you to eat my hand like all the other people in this goddamn game. I've taken the wrong path and I've made a mistake. Run, ladies, gentlemen, I need to run. Okay, and then up we go. Examine, please, thank you. Alright. Let's continue on. And we're gonna have a little cutscene here, which is quite awesome if you ask me. And I think, should we? Yeah. Yeah, let's see this cutscene. Why not?
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
Too much for my daughters to handle.
Mother Miranda.
No. This
Yes,
Lady
of course,
Dimitrescu
I understand
getting
the rules of
schooled
the
by Mother Miranda.
I won't let you down.
Okay. My audio might have changed a bit. Okay, I don't want to see that anymore. But my audio might have changed a bit. I did move around, and unfortunately, the microphone did not stay where it was. Oh god. Yes, we just want to stick a family photo into the door. That's exactly what we wanted to happen.
Go ahead, do your worst.
So here, we have some really fun moments where we basically lose our hand. As you'll see, it's really a great time. You know, you just always have to be worried of what you touch. Because you never know when your hand may be cut. You know? You really do need to be careful. And I don't know if there's a way to avoid it, so you just have to go here and get your hand cut. Ready? Bye bye, Mr. Hand. A delayed response. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't care about you grabbing.
You will learn what it means to insult our stomach flesh.
I don't doubt it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is quickly use this because we have enough time. And now this door is going to start to open. And we just want to get Lady Dimitrescu nice and slow. We don't want to get hit, actually. That's a bad thing. That is not what's meant to happen. Because not only do we slow down, but we obviously use help. But once you get into this point on the stairs, you should be fine. Because as you get down, you just open this door. It is kind of scary. They definitely use anxiety to play on horror in this game. There you go. Once you take the mask, you are safe from Lady Dimitrescu for now. Nice and easy. Yeah, let's stick some juice on that and put our hand back together. Oh, and the jacket, actually. That's the most important part. Is the hand and the jacket. Okay, this is not skippable. This is not skippable, that works. As you saw there on the top, we've already played for 37 minutes, which is quite long. Because we haven't even completed the first quarter, or the first of the 4 houses. So this is going to be a fun journey, I believe, that we have to go through. So here, because we have the Lady Dimitrescu key, we can open this now. I will quickly get my LZ answer though. Just deal with these enemies real quick. Once the door opens. Now, Oh, this is going to be an interesting moment because I don't know how this is going to work. We can't go through there, at least not yet. I think we need to do the piano puzzle, which will be down here. Hi, enemy. Take that. But I think this might be one of the first moments we'll have to use a gun. Okay, I am not a piano player or a musician. So it won't be great doing that. I can't do it first try. It would have been fun if that's what you had to do, but at the same time, I think that would have been better as an Easter egg rather than a main thing, because then, you know, non-musically inclined players would not be able to do it, so it makes sense why that was kept out. Can we take away the LZ answerer from my hand? It's just really annoying. You can hear all the, you know, the noises it makes. So Lady Dimitrescu follow us almost immediately. We'll just make sure she's coming. Yep. Thank you, Lady Dimitrescu for following me. That's exactly what I wanted. You're very, very kind. I can unlock this door now. And then go upstairs, where I will continue with the story. So we're going to need to use the Iron Insignia key this time. And be wary of Lady Dimitrescu, because I don't want to be dying. So here we have another of the sisters that we have to kill. This time it's a bit different though. Because you have to pull that lever, open the ceiling, get the cauldron, and to make her vulnerable. You cannot hit me with that, because you're frozen and not mesmerized. Pure, no, what's it called when like, Medusa looks at someone and they get petrified, that's the word. She has been petrified. So, now we have 2 of Gold Mask, which is exactly what we need. And we need to go through here. Now here, like I said, might be the first place we need to use a gun. So, I will quickly get my stake out. I will just equip. I don't want to shortcut it, because otherwise I might accidentally use it. So that's the first shot. Second, okay, that did count. Third, now obviously that bell is already rung, but then we need this one here. 5th, boom. Back to the LZ answerer. I won't turn it on though. I don't want to be annoying with those noises it makes. We can tell 5 bells from the picture, and then it says let the bells ring, or something like that, so we're all good. So this is necessary, I believe. We do have to get up here. If the trophy doesn't pop because of that reason, then that is going to be unfortunate. I'll probably have to do a live stream another day, but we'll see how it goes. And if I'm being honest, talking about live streams the other day, tomorrow, Friday, the 28th of January, it is very likely I will do another stream. The stream will follow the theme of Resident Evil, but if we are lucky and do get this Platinum Trophy today, the stream will not be Resident Evil 8. It will be its predecessor, Resident Evil 7. And that stream I will definitely not name PlaTimeNum, because my goal in that one is to get, yes, the Platinum Trophy, but do it in a harder game, because Resident Evil 7, sorry, is definitely harder than this. And also with less handicaps, because obviously this weapon two-shots the mini-bosses that are, you know, Lady Dimitrescu's daughters, so it is quite important that we have that. But Resident Evil 7, in my opinion, is harder, you take more damage, and the important thing that I need to mention is that the goal we have is actually completing it at Map House. So it's not just having fun and like smashing my way through this, right? It's actually gonna be experiencing difficult enemies and trying to not use ammo so we can save it up for the boss fight. So it's gonna be a entirely different journey from what I'm experiencing here, which will probably be more enjoyable gameplay wise, I'm guessing, because right now the gameplay of this is just lightsaber and smack. And yes, it is fun, but come on, there could be better choices there. Okay, and we go down the elevator. I wish there was elevator music, you know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. And you're out. Here, spoiler alert, Lady Dimitrescu.
Stupid man thing! You
Yes.
won't live long, even if you run!
Okay. I did not unlock that door, so we couldn't escape from there, but we were able to just block and dodge. So here, I'm gonna go to the Duke. We'll skip this, because we don't actually want to use the Duke and talk to him. We just want to save over this one. It might have been smarter to save over a different one, because, you know, the issues we might have, but it's fine now. So what I'm gonna check real quick is the amount of notches these have. So this has 3, so Mask of Rage goes into this one. It's just gonna save us some time later on, I think. Mask of Joy goes to the one in front of me. And then Mask of Sorrow, I should just check. I need to try it out. It has 2, so it's this one up here, see? It's good that I checked. So there you go. Now, we need another mask to then go through that door that we looked when we first came into the castle, and then deal with the big bad boss of Lady Dimitrescu. But for now, we need to go through here and open this beautiful path with the, not the Iron Insignia key, that's the wrong one, but with the Dimitrescu's key, or Dimitrescu key. We need to pick up this mask, which is, you know, the last of the 4, and then go through here. What I'll do real quick, though, is equip this pipe bomb, because we need to open this first. I was about to throw it first, which would have been bad. No, they didn't. We need to do that, and then... I did I? There you go, and you're dead. So, next thing we need to do is get this magic animal skull, and wait, actually, because she needs to completely die and stop doing her animation, so that's part of this. Which is where we need to go again, I don't know, going backwards, which is strange, but it's necessary, because now that we have the animal skull, we can place it here. Oh, I think I need to check it first, yeah. So, what this is actually doing is, once you take away the Mask of Pleasure that was here, the door over there locks, it can't go out, so you need the animal skull to act as the Mask of Pleasure to continue forward.
The entire blood stomach dress is done in by the likes of you?
Yes, it is. It completely is Lady Dimitrescu, and I hope you enjoy that your house was wrecked by Ethan Winter's Master of All. Let's run. So this is going to be quite simple. We just need to go to that pillar over there, put the Mask of Pleasure in. There you go. And then go to the store before Lady Dimitrescu comes behind us. Come on. Come on. That sounds good. And go forward. Now, what I will do real quick is make 3 first aid meds, because that's the only herb they have, and then go forward. Yes. So, we pick this up, because it's important, and then we go through. Okay. Yes, pick that up. I guess I didn't pick it up in that animation. I need to press X or cross, I think the actual word is. One more time. I know I did. Ow! That hurt. Take that. Take that and don't give it back. I am. Okay. I will pick up that first aid med if you don't mind. Okay, I didn't know that would happen. And lock. Takes less damage. That's good. Walk again. Second good. Small twist and turn. There you go. Alright. Oh wow. I somehow managed to go behind her. Don't you love the Lady Dimitrescu becomes like a dinosaur monster? Because that's what I love about Lady Dimitrescu. We're gonna do this real quick. Come on, double-bladed. I know. I just need to damage you though. I hope you don't mind. Slowly doing a lot of damage. So what do we do here? You know? Because main game I have to shoot her, but obviously knife is on me. So I don't know what I do. You know? I'm just gonna hope that I can wait it out and then it just goes past these points. Ah! It does! Comes back, okay. Block. Take less damage. Oh, it actually managed to go behind us, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. No! Oh! Hey, we did that moment. That's awesome. Okay, did some damage there. Hopefully that counts. And then we just need to go up. And then once we're here, do some circles. And then... you know, to come down and try to attack us, which is going to be good for us. Okay. There you go. Come on. Yeah. Is that it? Gone. It is definitely gone. Okay, Lady Dimitrescu can be killed knife only, everybody. That is something important you need to remember if you ever try to go for the PlaTimeNum trilogy with Resident Evil 8. So, now I can tell you that the second quarter of the Rising action is going to be absolutely easy because we go to the second house, which actually requires no weapons at all, at least not for the beginning. So it's going to be nice and easy. It's going to be one of the longer ones, as in feels the longest, definitely not is, because it's just going to be kind of annoying getting there. And, you know, kind of slow at times. But, you know, we just have to deal with it sometimes. That's just how games are. I'll get my lightsaber out on my hand, just so that I can zap some fish or lichens as quickly as I can to just get them out of my way. So here we're going to get a small cinematic that I will skip like all the others. There you go. And then turn around and pick this up. Got a winged key used for this winged door. Easy peasy. And actually, now that I think about it, before we get to the second house of the four, we'll need to do some really boring, just maneuvering around the village, which shouldn't be an issue, because even though there might be a couple enemies, most of them are skippable, and they won't bother me, I think. I will need to do a quick, actually, no, there are going to be a couple of enemies we're going to have to kill with this thing, but we'll be fine. Obviously here, there's like one, and I think a couple more drop. Okay, that's a one-shot. My goodness, that is really impressive. Once we go through this door, I don't think the lichens follow me. So we should be safe here for a little while. Unfortunately, not a cinematic. Cannot skip this. My phone just fell from the stand that I had. Really primitive stand, so it makes sense why it fell, but
There
still.
you are. I had a feeling you would pop.
Are you Thanos? You have 4 rings, different colors. Definitely looks like the Infinity Stones. I will just place the head flask, just so that I don't have to do all 4 at once later. Nice and easy. Simple tactics we choose to do.
What the hell?
I know, that was not fun, was it? So here we're going to be using the winged key, and then continuing on down. Okay, I was about to say, can you really not do that? So where we need to go is that house there, inside that roof. This is locked from the other side though, so we can't take that path. So the game forces us to go from here into this blue house, out the door, after we unlock it obviously. Not backwards, forwards. Over here, then get this thing out of the way, a bookcase, and then continue on. Behind us I think there is an enemy, but we're gonna need a jackhammer there to get that up. Shouldn't be that difficult, because once you get through here, you'll see that there is a nice code, 070408. So, we're gonna quickly put that in, 07 04 08. Oh, I thought I timed that nice. It did not. Oh my god. Dead. So 15,000 late, because there would be a weapon there that I have already picked up and can buy from the Duke, so it doesn't give it to me. And then the jack handle. So here, like I said, there are going to be a couple of enemies that we might have to kill, which we do. And then jack handle can be used. Wow, yeah, no, that way of attacking is a lot safer for them. Because if they're a one-shot, you can stay a bit further away when you L2 and then attack. It's kind of like a jab rather than a swing, so it's a bit more distance. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing the jabs a bit more, because this distance, the swing, is kind of pathetic. Oh wow. How did I do that? Change colors. What does the blue mean? What does the blue mean? Don't understand it. What does it mean? Okay, the blue means they do less damage apparently, because normally it's a one-shot with a jab. Block. Oh man, how does it change colors? I want to back to the red, I want to do damage. Okay, I'm gonna heal up. I'm also gonna check to see how we change it. Next generation, examine. A next generation weapon in development by BSAA with a blade made of charged particles that can slice through anything. Hold aim to activate double blade mode. That's all you tell me? Okay, finally that enemy is dead. Block. Ah! The block is not as responsive as I'd like. I need to do some research. Like, how the hell do you get it back to the normal state? No, because that's that. Then what does L1 do? L1 blocks, it's not that. Video game, talk to me. I'm holding L2. Or R2. Maybe that's it. No, it didn't work. Okay, I'll do some... Fine, I'll check it. And we can just drop down here, so it doesn't really matter. Again, that was my phone. I apologize if you were able to hear that. Let's go to Google and search it up. You know, Google is a friend. You should really not be afraid to use it. I think it's gonna fall. Oh, okay, yeah, we did fall the correct way. I'm gonna unlock this door real quick, and I'm gonna write Resi 8 lightsaber. There you go, nice and easy. Resident Evil Wiki. Thank you very much. 2 and 3. Yes, because this enemy takes 3 shots. So here, we can read that, but it doesn't really bother me. If we don't, we just need to check this, have that be, and then interact with this, because that's what we need.
Damn it. Better see the Duke again.
Okay, holding the aim button or pushing the attack button. Once activated, default knife sharing the same attack. Yes. Aim button again. The player can activate double blade mode. In this mode, the weapon will instead share the animation set with the karambit knife, with the exception of the hold aim attack. Double blade mode will deactivate itself after switching weapons, or the color of the blade. In attack mode. Okay, holding the aim button and pushing the interrupt button. Oh. Okay. So it's L2 and then X. That's interesting. Okay. So that's really interesting. So what I've learned is that with attack mode, which is red, you do more damage, which, you know, quite obvious. Then in green mode, you heal up when you attack enemies. And then when you use blue mode, which is the protection mode, you end up being able to parry attacks, as well as do some other really cool things. But for now, that doesn't matter to us, because we just need to continue forward.
If you truly wish to say...
Yes. We do need to continue forward, so I'm going to quickly save. And then go straight over to this little humble abode, using the 4-winged key. And continue. Oh my, this is going to take a really long time to end, isn't it? We've already played for an hour. There you go, let's get that. Even though we really don't need it, so just get it away. Just have a basic knife out. And there's a lovely bridge. And we continue past the bridge to hallucinogen time.
Ethan.
Like I said, hallucinogen time. Time to
There's something I
hallucinate.
have to tell you.
Mia?
And she's
What's
gone.
going on?
Let's go. Nice and simply moving around, nice and simply. So these paths that we see to our left and to our right are going to be explored
You have to
later
fix
in
her.
the game, once we go away from this
Everyone
path,
leaves me.
back to the middle,
Even
where the
Rose.
Duke is.
I don't want to be alone.
It's going to be a fun experience.
This can't be.
I don't think there are going to be many issues. I think we can actually run through the entire enemies. So that's going to be nice and simple. But for now, we just need to ignore this massive grave, even though it's massive and it's terrifying, because there are doors surrounding it. But we need to go to this door, and how could we unlock it? Well, somehow with a family photo. A small riddle is on the door there, so you learn what to do. Once you figure it out, you put the family photo, and you go through. Now, this might be the most scenic area of the entire game. Both in the environment, in my opinion, but also, like, the environment and the feeling it conveys to the player. It's so, you know, well done. It conveys the exact meanings and feelings you want to feel and see from a game like this, and it just manages to have cliche, you know, just, it has like cliche structures, right? Like like, look at that, an old house, but it's so beautifully placed, like right next to a waterfall, or leads down to the snowy, you know, like river with like snowy mountains rising above all, just with trees. It's really, really beautiful. Obviously, like the flowers here, showing the like how nature has overgrown most of the house. And then the inside is the horror. It's as cliche as you could get, with their own twist of creepy paranormal dolls that just scare most people, right? And it's that like really older, rural, you know, house of Europe that it definitely manages to capture really well. And then obviously, as we go down here, it gets even more cliche with like the soul-like puzzles and I guess maybe not soul-like exactly, but definitely puzzles and once again a house setup, right? All the rooms, all the floors, all the, you know, the walls, everything that reminds you of The Shining, as well as like PT Silent Hill. It's really well done, if you ask me. And then, as you will see here, it literally just follows every single horror game cliche, because scary doll, objective, you can't pick up,
I've been waiting for so long.
right?
I need a much
Scary
better
sounds.
garden rose.
That just sounds like so, you know,
Won't you stay with
wanna
me
play a game, right?
forever?
And then,
What?
as you will see in seconds, no inventory.
Wait, where's my
So
gun?
we're defenseless. First things we're going to do though is save. And then let's get straight into the puzzle. If I remember correctly, we need to go through here over to the left arm. On the left side, I apologize if you can hear that. My chair is quite creaky. And to remove the arm nice and slow. For some reason, Ethan doesn't want to do it faster. There you go. And we get that. We don't need to do that one, actually, but it's fine. What else can we examine on the left side of her body? Apparently another thing up her arm. Over here. And we need to remove it. Now I think this one is actually useful. Yes, because we get a key. Key is important to continue the story. Next plan is going to the leg. Over to the top. And remove. So here we get a winding key. Why is that important? Well, you'll see. Then, once again, we need to go over here to the other arm, but this time we actually interact with a hand. There is clearly a bloody ring on the ring finger, so we take it out and ta-da, we have got it. So, next step is looking to our right, where there's a locked door that requires the silver key, which we now have. And then to our left, there's a sink with a bunch of hazard waste around it, just to have a nice environment. We use the blood-covered ring on top of the sink to clear anything that is dirty, like the blood. Now, this isn't necessary if you remember the code, but I do not. So what you do is you examine the wedding ring and you get 052911, the code to the door that is locked. Once you place those numbers, 052911, the door unlocks. And then, with the winding key, because you must have it, otherwise you can't continue, you can go backwards, but rather than going back to the elevator, going to this door that opens by itself. Once you do that, you find this beautiful box, music box I believe it's called, and you put the winding key to get it going. Fortunately, it does not play by itself, it is kind of broken, so you will have to fix it. I do not remember the perfect ways to fix this, obviously, but there are ways. There you go, I think that should be it, and then we play. So to fix it, you just need to get all the scratches to line up together, so then there are no abnormalities. Otherwise it kind of like creaks and turns and, you know, tries to play the music, but it can't. So the tweezers are necessary, because once we go to the door, we need to go back to the mirror, like a mannequin. Nice painting there. That falls down. The mannequin is gonna be the next step where we examine the mouth and use the tweezers to get the film out of there. Be beautiful. Okay. Some hallucinogenic things are gonna happen to us, and we can listen to the radio where Mia is talking about their birth their birth actually, the birth of Rose. Small riddle to solve, and we did it. So small riddle is best friend, fairy tale, important, gift, and proof. Okay, yes. We need to place the film because there's not enough. So best friend, fairy tale, important, gift, proof. There you go. Once you get that puzzle going, you are gonna be watching this video. It's a nice simple video of a person going down some steps, looking down in a well, and then that's it. Oh, also the baby pram. That's kind of important. I don't think there's anything else, is there? Do they fall down the well? I don't think so. They might. You can infer that they do, but you don't see it. Okay. This magically opens this bookcase. Don't ask me how. And then we get scissors, which we use to first cut these bandages, which is, I think, a really nice touch, because it teaches you what the scissors are for, so then next time you use them, you know exactly. That phone doesn't bother us. Oh yes, so I hallucinate Mia walking past, and that's why we can't open the door. And then, like I said, we cut bandages with scissors, and then the bandages on the chest of Mia's mannequin are bandages. So you're like, oh, okay, I understand what that means. There's more things on the radio, and then there's this. So we need to put this brass medallion on this door, and then find the correct configuration. This isn't just randomly guessing, as you remember at the start where we found these 3 eyes. If you examine Mia Mannequin's eyes, you actually see that inside of them is that symbol of the crow, which hints to what the password for this door is. So, this looks familiar, doesn't it? It sure does. Down and down we go. I think after I pick up this breaker box key, I'm gonna let you experience this in a more cinematic way. So don't mind me as I'm quiet. come on. This is where the really anxious part comes in. Because you can make it through the elevator before the baby comes and eats you. But here, have as good as a look as you get at it. Because that was the baby. I think the audio will be different because I did up the game audio. Hopefully it sounded different to use because I wanted it to be more cinematic. Here, even though it is still scary because there are dolls around the house, in my opinion, it doesn't get as scary as that. So I'll start skipping all the cutscenes. Here, it's just a big game of hide and seek. Angie, the doll of the Beneviento house, tasks you to find her. There are a couple of places she can be, but the first one, I think, is always here. You grab her, she bites your hand, and she floats away. But at least not after I stab her in the face. So now, upstairs, there's nothing else, so we'll be going back down. Here, I believe there are multiple places she can be. I think you can actually force her to be in a specific place, but I am not sure how exactly. But here she is for my second time. Once again, a stab to the face by Suze. Wow, are you kidding me, Angie? That is so rude of you to assume. So that was the second time. There is a timer on this. I believe that if you don't do it in a specific time limit, these doors start to attack you, but we did it. This is the third and final time. Nothing to them, just a lot to you. And then, like magic, we see the woman behind the door, the puppeteer, may I add, and a rose. No, not rose yet, just the key.
We'll make things right.
Don't you want to know what Bia was hiding, though? That seems important. But there's what we came from.
I need to get out of this place.
There's what we came for, no, from. There's this third part of the key. So now we got a 4-winged key, which is really good.
So that's who was behind all that?
And the legs flask. I will quickly lower the volume back down. There you go. Also, another thing that I will do, sorry, this is going to be a strange pause, I believe, is I'm going to change my controllers because this one is about to die, so I'll quickly do that. Okay, I hope that the audio is working well. I have used another controller, just quickly swapped it around, you know, nice and easy. Let's get through it. My hands are slightly sweaty and I'm using the new controller, so I can feel it more than I do the previous one. So that's a bit unfortunate. Let's just go through, again, now we just need to go back the way we came, you know. Just how games do. I think Resident Evil Village was a good game. I think the R18 is a bit over the top, you know, for Resident Evil. I mean, I guess high impact horror, violence, and game purchases. Is in-game purchases? I did not know that. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's R18 plus. I think some other games deserve that more than this one. I'm just gonna quickly check if okay. So, because right now I only have 3 games that are R18 plus, not counting Resident Evil Village. Actually, no, I have a bunch more. Never mind. I looked at all the games that are in my like platinum pouch of video games, because the way I set up my games is I have a place where I can fit the boxes. It's like a IKEA furniture like small piece where I keep all my games, but because it isn't large enough to fit all the ones that I own physically, I only have my Platinum games, so it's all the games that have Platinum, and I have one path which is, you know, PG or G to M, and then from M it follows obviously to MA and then to R. So the 3 games that are Platinum that I have physically are The Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us Part 2, and the Doom 2016. That's quite awesome. And I believe that in a couple of hours, once I get this Platinum Trophy, I'll be able to add Resident Evil Village to that collection, which would be awesome. But no, I do have other R-rated games. I played a lot of Call of Duty in my time, so I have a couple of Call of Duty games that are R-rated. Not all, which is strange. Like World War II and Black Ops 3 are. But then Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare are not, which is interesting. So immediately I'm going to put the leg flasks onto the pedestal. I'm not wasting any time with that. And then with the 4-winged key and the Unborn symbol on it, we can open this door here, which takes us to another part of the village. Now Obviously we do have a tiny area to explore the village, but that's unnecessary as long as we kill this dog-like creature. As long as we kill this thing. There you go. 4 shots to the face with my lightsaber. As long as we kill it, we are able to continue on with the story quite easily. Now, you might remember this place. It's where we began at the start of the game, where we had to survive a bunch of enemies. Oh wow, that's the lightsaber making a red light. I did not realize that. But what we need to do this time is cut through this green goo, because something strange happened here, and we'll learn a bit more about that later on. So now let's just continue forward as we jump up, and then back down. Now this game, I think, was good. I think one of the reviews I saw for it, which I'll shout them out, it was Growth Reviews. They did a video about it, and obviously the reviews, you know, it's like a good skip. But I think it really hit the... Okay, I really can't see right now. But I really think hit the nail in the coffin. Because this game is exactly like what they said. You know, it's just a great experience to see, right? It's okay to play, you know, the story isn't like hard hitting, you know, like The Last of Us or, you know, God of War, and it isn't repetitive for people to watch, like Red Dead or The Witcher 3, right? It's just a fun action story, or it goes from one place to another and you never get bored. I mean, obviously for me it's a bit different because I've played this multiple times, so the Platinum Trophy really does make it an entirely different journey that you go through. But it's basically the same thing, you know, go from one place to another really quickly. The timing is perfect for like a 1 hour 30 like fun horror flick that you might watch, where it's like you don't do it because it's great, because that's not what these movies are for. You just do it because it's, you know, fun, easy. You might scare a bit, you might laugh at something. That's just how it is. So that there that you saw for a split second was Moreau. He is quite terrifying. He's an experiment of Mother Miranda's with the
How do I get out of here?
metamycete that she experiments with. And he is a joke. He literally is meant to be the joke of the entire family that Mother Miranda has made. Lady Dimitrescu was a nobility, you know, rather egotistical, similar to our next friend we'll meet, which is Heisenberg. But then Moreau is like the cliche of a middle child, I guess you'd describe it. You know, they are the ones that are like made fun of, and the ones that are not taken seriously. But in my opinion, he probably has the greatest dynamic of the game. I think, at least. Okay, there you go. We didn't need to kill all these enemies. We could have just ran away, but I decided why not. But you know, I think that Moreau has some of the best lines in my opinion, and also it's probably one of the greatest dynamics that they've ever created. Like, his story is so simple, right? But it just works really well. Where it's, you know who he is, you know what he is, and then there's just a really nice, clear narrative arc with him. Like, all the other characters have that as well, but for some reason Moreau's just, I think it's more joyous to watch, you know? Obviously this entire section is more, you know, I guess action, you know. It's starting to get into the actual, like, middle towards, like, the climax of the story, so it's building up really quickly here. And I think it's a good experience. Lady Dimitrescu, the Copperpot, I would compare it to this, like, police station in Resident Evil 2. Because, you know, it's one of the first areas you get to. It's rather large. Many things happen there. You basically go around through it. But then over time, that's what's going to stick in your head. But over time, you will have to do other things. Like this Moreau part. Okay. So here is quite easy. You just go in a straight line, following the path the game gives. There's no second options where to go and stuff like that. But then later on, there are a couple areas which just need some timing, you know, and it doesn't get annoying, but it gets specific. So, we honestly need to open up this dam, but it has no power. So what do? We need to get over to this windmill, and we would need to turn it. But as you will see in a second, we're not that lucky. As it breaks. So, our goal is to go to the other windmill and see if there's a lever there. That's gonna be a fun journey. Okay. Can I speedily go down the ladder? No. Okay, that's fine. Because, Ethan, you made it. No matter what happened. So here, what I mean is that we're gonna need to time a lot of things. Is in this place there are these platforms that slow you down because you're partly submerged in water. And if you're on them whilst Moreau walks over them, such as what we saw there, he can eat you and it's game over. So you need to be really careful. Here, we will need to use a gun. And I'm dead. So this is the animation, if anybody wanted to see it. He just eats you. Most recent save data. Okay, thank God for the game saving it here. Otherwise, we would have gone quite far back. There you go. Do that. I can go forward. This is the, I guess, the area with just a bunch of one-liners from Ethan. And everybody else, actually, that's in this area. Come on. And we made it. Nice and easy. Okay. So the next wood that we need to break to make this fall is this one here. You can use a knife on. That's a lot easier. And then here you can't actually get eaten by Moreau, I don't think, so you can just walk over it with peace. I do have to say that this kind of puzzle I don't actually understand. Because you drop that, it gets carried over there. Okay, that can be you know, video game physics, I'll allow that. But then,
Stinks.
I understand what we do here, right? We go around that platform that we just came down. In case there is a way to open, go over there. Oh, okay, so that brings that up, and that's how we drop it. Never mind. I realized exactly what and how that works. I was just being really dumb. There you go. So then here we wanted to come because we need to do 1, 2, and 3. So while this goes up, we go to this one, press it, turn, press the orange, and then run as a pass. All of that. Need to be careful of my rope, we're going down these platforms, and we're fine. So once he makes his jump, he comes back out, which I almost forgot about. And then he will appear over there. That's my favorite line. So then here, I think we should continue forward. It's risky, but you can make it. There you go. And then from here on out, it's quite simple. From place to place, almost getting eaten by Muro there. And then we're fine. We're back to where we started, and then we drop this minecart, and we can pass over to the other side. Not the end of the section yet, but the end of this part, I guess. Left, right, take away the goo with a one slap to the face with a lightsaber. I guess the goo doesn't have a face, so one slap to the goo with a lightsaber. Okay. I just really hope I haven't made a mistake here, otherwise I'd be really sad. Here, we need to get that, and then continue. Oh, this is going to be really painful, because I cannot see. Okay, there you go. I did it. I hope the trophy knives out does pop, because that would be kind of sad if it doesn't. It wouldn't be sad, it would be disappointing, because it would have been my fault. If we're being honest, that's what would be the issue. So here, we actually need to place the crank, because we need to get that going, but the game doesn't allow me to place it. Hello? No, and this needs to break, but for that to break, we need to place the crank here. There we go. Now you're gonna allow me. Then we can turn the power for the dam later on. Okay. Okay. I'm wondering which boss fight we'll have to use a weapon on. I'm guessing it's gonna be Heisenberg, because with Heisenberg's boss fight, you end up using a special weapon. So probably that. Maybe Miranda's as well, because at the end you're forced to use a weapon. But then otherwise, if it comes to killing enemies, I haven't used a weapon to kill anyone. I've only used weapons to, like, destroy certain, you know, necessary items to continue with the story. So I'm hoping the game is kind enough and says, oh yeah, no, that was allowed. Otherwise, that'll be kind of strange. Kind of strange indeed. Duke is in there, we don't care much about him right now. There's nothing we can buy. Yeah, nice little puzzle once again. You need to look at the paper to the right, and then match up the red, oh sorry, not the red, match up all the things. Which is quite easy. Blue, that's red, white, yeah. Blue and red. Sorry, not red, it's orange, but it looks red in the picture, at least the light showed it like that for a second. Yeah, let's continue on. There you go. We have flooded that entire area and made Moreau sad, angry, both. But he's more like a mermaid. He can go over on land as well. Not as powerful on land, but still able to be on it. Yeah, down here. Are you ready, everybody, for the crazy Moreau fight? This is the boss fight arena. And here's my son Moreau. I'm just gonna deal with the damage because I think that's better. Oh, Moreau went back inside. Okay, we can't kill him in the first try. So what he does when he's up there is kind of dangerous because he's going to start hitting acid. So it's going to become acid rain and it damages you, so we want to dodge that. It's simple dodge because you just go underneath the cover here. And then he'll come down from the roof, hopefully. Okay, do a second bit of acid rain. Come on, Moreau. Ow. Why slap me, Moreau? Huh? What's that for? Why'd you slap me? I don't like you. Don't slap me this time. Okay. Maybe that weapon is not the best tactic. Do I need to use a weapon? I don't think so. Because it looks like I'm doing damage. Yeah, there you go. Moreau's dead. There's a cinematic as to how he petrifies. Or crystallizes, maybe? That's the correct term, right? But we don't need to watch that. So here, we'll just continue on. It's a linear path. There's not much to miss. Forward, we can't actually go yet, because that's a 6-winged key with the fetus in the middle. We need to pick up the key part first. Which I don't remember. Okay, there it is. There's the 6th set of the 5th and 6th wing, so the 3rd set of wings. Heisenberg talks to us and says he wants to talk to us. Seems kind of counterintuitive to talk to us about talking to us. And basically, he sets a challenge for us, and we know that he has the 4th set of rows. At least I think we do. So we need to follow his challenge and basically accept it, but then be like, yeah, sorry mate, change of plans. We don't want to work together with you. You're a bad man. That's basically what we say. I definitely summarize that a bit, you know. Ethan is more loud about it. Gets into more trouble. So, you know, kind of makes sense. There's some boars here. We don't want to bother them because they can hurt us, I think. I don't know if the boars can hurt us. I know later on rams do some damage to you. I think we're about to see that. It's kind of funny. I was doing my collectibles run where I was collecting all the goats, and it was great because, you know, I continue forward. And I'm like, okay, cool, goats, rams, they're like black goat-like creatures, you know, they have black wool, so I'm not sure which ones those are. You'll see them here. I think it's a ram, though. With this ram, I was just walking past that road, and I was like, okay, cool. I just walk past them, and they won't hurt me, and then they managed to hurt me. So that's why I learned to go to the left and dodge them this time. So, this place is what I would call filler, because it's completely unnecessary and just has nothing to do with Heisenberg. To our left is a side area where you can get a weapon, I believe, and treasure. But then over here is like the werewolves' nests. So there are a couple of dead men and a woman here, and a bunch of crows in the sky. So you'll see that there's just a bunch of lichens that you have to fight. And basically that's it. Okay, there you go. There are lichens, or lycanthropes, to use the full name, with bows and arrows that can do some damage to you. But we'll be mostly skipping all these enemies, because after all, our goal here isn't to kill them. That is an option to achieve our goal, but it's not. Our goal is to go up on this ladder and then up some steps to our left, and activate 2 levers which will unlock the door to continue forward. So this is lever number 1, or lever, I don't know the term you'd want me to use, in which accent, and I don't know which accent is which, like is lever British and then lever is Americanized version, I don't know. And now just wait. We might come some enemies, but we should be fine. Oh man. Yeah, I get it. Okay, good. Take that. I will heal up, even though I have not reached red or critical health. But I don't want to reach that stage because you slow down and it takes a couple seconds to get yourself up to walking and running pace. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. I can't wait for Heisenberg's part, because that part is going to take the longest. I think it's similar to the castle with Lady Dimitrescu, where it's just a lot of... Oh, really? It's just a large area with a bunch of places you need to go, things to defeat. You know, just like the castle from Lady Dimitrescu's portion of the game. Okay, let's run up.
Okay, big guy.
Smash. Okay. I did not smash that enemy. Beautiful. Oh man. Good timing. And down we go. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we will have to face a kind of like a mini boss, but I think with a lightsaber it should be quite fastly dealt with. But it's through here, tiny little crevice. You know, I learned, not recently, but I learned that when games force you to go through crevices like this, or different like sanctions where it shows you're kind of still playing because you need to press the button, most times it's a really impressive way of hiding a loading screen, right? Because in Resident Evil 1, in the good old days, the loading screens would have been obvious. You go press X on a door, the interact button, I don't know which one that was, because it wouldn't have been on PlayStation at the start, but now it is with the remastered versions. But you would press the interact button, and then there would be an animation, basically a loading screen of a door creaking open, and you know, games have now hid those really obvious loading screens that are not, you know, that interactive. Small crevices sometimes. Okay, so that's the first set of damage into this enemy. Okay. I'm starting to think about way later on in the game, because there's one section that has a lot of enemies, and you won't be able to have a lightsaber, and I'm really worried because I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with that part. We'll see when we get there, I guess. But I am kind of worried about that one. I might go and put my phone to charge real quick, just so then I can then be able to search it up in case it is going to be a really difficult moment. I might just do that. Okay. Oh, we don't need Guglielmo's plate, but we picked it up now. So we'll just continue forward. I think I know the oh, apologize if you heard that, but I think I know the exact moment. I'll take a small break. I'll probably just leave the stream on just in case people want to chat later, or if people just want to also get a beverage of some kind, maybe some food, popcorn. That's always delicious. To the left we can go. It's a side area where there's some treasures that you can sell to the Duke, but we have a lot of money, even though you haven't seen it. I definitely do, trust me. I do have a lot. But here we are at the graveyard next to the church. We just skip this entire part and go back to the Duke, where we need to place the final piece of Rose, the torso, I believe. Right here, I need to be careful. See, they go to attack you! They're absolutely vicious. These beasts, how dare they? But now we're gonna go to probably my least favorite part of the game, because it just, I don't know, I don't think it fits, honestly. But we're gonna go. Yeah, I'm alive and well, somehow. Good job to me. We need to put the torso flask, actually, as well as the flask we got from Moreau, because I did not do that, which is the arms. There you go. Now, this opens up this pedestal, and allows maneuverability with it, so you can pick it up and you can take it wherever you want. But where we want to take it is following these fires. So this pedestal, if taken to the place we're about to go, does some really special things, which are necessary to us right now, because they unlock the next path we need to take to continue with the story. So far, by the way, we've done an hour 45 minutes. Like I said, this game is around 2 hours long if I speedrun it, and we watched some of the cutscenes, and I didn't do the greatest type of speedrunning. I did some really, really bad moments, you know, wasted some time, I'm guessing. I'm not really a speedrunner, as others are professionally. So have this elevator ride by yourself while I go and charge my phone.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
How dare he call me ass? I guess he wasn't, was he? He was just saying that I should move that part of my body across the bridge. Okay, here is the factory. Also quite a scenic area, quite photogenic. Beautiful mountain ranges. Down there is the dam. Not the same one, a different one, but a dam nonetheless. And then we have a more technologically alive area. I did a lot worse.
I'd like to speak to you about Rose.
Oh, really? What do you want to talk about?
It's not a trap.
You know, I don't want to believe you, so I won't believe you. and I'll just skip all the cutscenes with you. How about that? That's my final offer. If he doesn't want to take it, he doesn't take it. So here, first things. Skip. I think we skip immediately, yes. And here we have a small chase sequence, where the easy path is never the right one.
A dead end.
Ah, dead end. Get into the trash chute. Always. You know, that's what you always have to do in video games, horror movies, and yeah, I was gonna say real life. You shouldn't do that in real life, unless you're being chased in a desert life-death situation. I guess maybe that's a different scenario, but don't take advice from me. In that case, because I don't know what the correct thing is. The correct thing to do is. You should listen to professionals in that matter. We're gonna simply climb up. You know, I've been playing more games recently, and I've also been improving my physical, how physical I am, you know, how strong, my fitness and stuff. And when I see people like Ethan Winters, Nathan Drake, Lara Croft, like climb on something and like shimmy, or you know, like hang on and go from bar to bar, I now believe that I can definitely do those in real life, because gorilla bars / monkey bars, or I believe, I don't know what else it's called, but you know, places where you can do pull-ups and around on bars, where you can shimmy basically. I never could do them, but then lately I've been practicing more and more, and I feel comfortable doing it, which is great, because that means if I was in a situation such as Ethan's right now, and I was stuck, and the only way to go up or to go forward was up, I would be able to do it, which is awesome. These enemies I think are actually going to be easier than the lichens we experienced at the beginning of the game, because they are slower. Their movements are a lot slower. Talking about the lightsaber, or if I was to mention the lightsaber, the way to get it was completely the mercenaries, as I mentioned right at the beginning of the game. And I just really want to speak about how mostly infuriating that was, because this entire area I've done more in mercenaries than I have in the actual game. Right, just all of these, like, corridors, doors, rooms I've been to more in mercenaries than I've been when actually playing this, and that's because it was really difficult to do the factory mercenary mission, where you have to deal with all these enemy types and more with a timer and with limited ammo, limited items, limited money. So it's basically like, choose your loadout you want to create, complete these missions that have like different parts in them, and then make sure to do it without losing a combo, which you gain a combo by killing an enemy and then continuing it, and then the combo is on a timer, right? So do maybe 10 seconds before that combo goes off, probably more than that, but you get what I mean. You need to go from place to place, find the perfect I guess path to take for all parts until you get over double S rank. And once you do that, then you'll be able to continue through, because for the lightsaber, which is what we have here, you need a double S rank at least with every single one of these mercenary missions. Okay. I will have to use a weapon here, which I'm a bit worried about, so I'm going to use CX. Just so then I can hopefully limit the amount of enemies I might accidentally hit. Okay, there you go. That should be good enough. That should unlock all parts, safety parts, and then should be. Oh, I guess there's one more. Maybe that I couldn't see or shoot from where I was. So, as to how I shoot this one, it's back there. It makes sense why I couldn't shoot it. Okay. There you go. Again, we did not use the weapon to kill any enemy or even hurt an enemy. So, fingers crossed it worked. Okay. This is definitely not one of my longest live streams, but it is long. You know, I've done the Last of Us live stream, which was 100% longer than this one. The Last of Us live stream, like, was the entire game's, but I speedrun it. I did it as fast as I could, because I needed to get just a bunch of stupid things. You know, honestly, some of these trophies I end up doing with the PlaTimeNum live streams are really, really dumb. And I don't know when you choose them. I just ends up being the one I chose. I don't know. It just ends up being what it is. I knew one of them was gonna jump off. I didn't know which one though. Oh, come on. Stay. Oh wow, you're not dead. Before I pick up that enemy's really cool. Oh god, I just put a crank in there. My mistake, I did not mean to do that one. I meant to do the cog mold. Now we can go back, pick up this really cool crystal mechanical heart, and then go back here to pick up the mold and place it on that machine that needs a cog. If that's a cog, what's a gear? Because I thought that was a gear. Maybe a gear is something similar, but it has different uses. Probably. Okay, sorry. I was gonna leave without doing that. My mistake. So now the power is on in this entire place, and the manufacturing continues.
Oh, Ethan. Such a disappointment.
I might just skip some of these enemies.
I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda.
I went the wrong way.
Truly disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I just want to get this platinum trophy.
Oh god, does he hurt children? She locked us away. Looking so disturbed. Can you
Okay.
understand?
There you go. We've ignored those enemies. I can't see well. That's just my fault though, because I'm not using the camera
I'm not like my
to the
siblings.
best of my ability.
I want nothing more than to be free. Bitch.
Okay. Enemy there.
So I need enough power to destroy her.
Okay, the door has been opened. Push the button.
Are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world.
Okay, Heisenberg.
You should
That
have
means
never
you will
refused
die
me,
by the hands of
Ethan.
me. Why did he choose Heisenberg as a name? I'm guessing he chose it, unless it was Miranda, but that does seem kind of like not a Miranda thing to do. Block. Oh god, for a second I thought he blocked the car. Okay, yep, that happened. Okay, and then we run. So that's the mini boss we're gonna fight in this section. It's I think there was some crazy things that happened with that mini boss at least. Like some sort of scandals if I'm right. I'm not sure exactly, I couldn't tell you much. Okay, so the Duke is obviously being called down because we called down the elevator.
Long way to go.
But we don't want to use him. Not yet. We don't want to save either. We just want to continue the story because the game is definitely not over. The games has just begun. Okay. So
Miranda
we should
thinks
start
we're nothing but children.
getting happy later
She
on
doesn't care for us. No.
when
She's long lost all.
we start to fight that mini boss, because it means that we're nearing the end of the section,
Destroy her.
which is what we want.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
Now, all I'm really hoping for... Oh my god, I can't see anything. Just walk backwards, that's gonna be the way of the world. Yeah, there you go. But I'm worried. Because, like I said, there's a moment where we won't be able to use the lightsaber because it just isn't an option. And in that moment... Come on. Really? Can I shoot through the grates? No. No, that is not the correct angle in the slightest. Here we do need to be careful. There are a couple of enemies that we have to deal with that will come up. They are bigger enemies than the usual. So, we do want to make sure we do not use any weapon other than a knife. But here they are.
Another one?
That's one dealt with. Now, if I remember correctly, I think you can just skip all these enemies. But I have not done that now, so too late, even if I wanted to. Let's see. The guy. Yeah, he does quite a powerful drill attack. And we managed to dodge now, surprisingly. Okay, cool. And then, finally, let's get our WCX once again, and there you go. Let's see. Their health is an orange. Not ready yet. I will hold back. Actually, we have 4 healing meds. No, I won't. I'll use one. And continue. Okay. So, with the mini-boss, it's going to be quite simple, I think, because even without the knife, or the lightsaber, all you need to do is bait it until it hits its head, basically. It's like a rhino fight in any Spider-Man game. You bait Rhino, or you bait the big windmill, as we have now, to hit its head. Once you do that, it then pauses a bit and you can go behind it, where it has a red, glowy, weak spot. You attack that weak spot to do a lot of damage. Oh god. I'm gonna equip this real quick, just in case, because I need to shoot that. I said equip this! No, it doesn't equip! Did it work? It did. You can lightsaber that and somehow still be alive. Hey, that might be the best method to do that though, because you get to go right where you're meant to be. Risky, but probably worth it. For speedruns? Could you imagine? I mean, I guess you could probably just shoot the fan right at the end. That's probably a safer chance, or a safer opportunity you should take. But again, if you're having ammo issues, you know, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. But what I was saying is that the mini-boss shouldn't be that difficult. It's simply like a rhino boss fight. You bait it, you go behind it, you attack the glowy spot, the end.
She'll start her ceremony with your rub.
And You know, that's gonna be quite fun, I think. You know, with our knife, with our lightsaber, it shouldn't be too difficult. Now, Heisenberg's boss fight will be using that special weapon I talked about slightly. And the special weapon is actually a tank made of non-metallic materials. And it's a really powerful weapon that we use against Heisenberg. I can tell you that the first part is using that tank to do damage against the Heisenberg boss fight, but then as time passes, we get the tank taken away from us, which in that moment, I do not know what we're meant to do. I don't know whether we... Oh, I can't see anything. Where did I fall? Where am I? Did I make a mistake? How do I get back up? Where am I going? I can't see a ladder. Just... I don't know if my brightness is low or something, or if it's the glare from the screen. Yeah, it's gotta be the glare. I just can't see. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're going this way then. I've never been here in my recent runs. This is gonna be fun. Where are you taking me, game? Oh, you're taking me right back at the beginning. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna be somewhere else, and I was worried. Okay. But yeah, the Heisenberg's method, later on after the tank is taken away from you, I am quite worried because we will have to, what's it called? We'll have to use a weapon, I think, or we would have to wait, and I'm kind of scared because I don't want to accidentally use a weapon, like a gun, because that would not be good.
It's dark.
Yes, it is. I don't know why though. I guess just Heisenberg pressed the turn off power button. Hopefully I'll be fine, you know. I'm just really hoping that casual difficulty makes some of the parts I'm worried about a lot easier. And that's what I'm hoping, but as God of War told me, or Kratos told me, you should hope the best, expect the worst. So I expect I will have to try multiple times, probably fail the challenge, you know, things like that. There are a lot of areas here you can explore besides the content, but we have our goal in mind, and that's all we're going to worry about. Oh, really, Renna? Really? Come on, man. How disappointing. We'll take the same path that we used to get down. I think it's the fastest way, that's why. So, you know, why would you take the long method? Oh wow, that was a really swift attack. But it doesn't matter, because I juked you. Juke. Lost. I don't know if this is even doing any damage. I don't think it is. I think it's just it. I just need to go over to this tiny room here, because I will be able to have you come as far up as possible. Yep, like that, and then just go around you. He really did the exact attack I wanted him to do. Thank you very much, my friend. So now that I have the key, I just need to go back to B1. Even though, again, it can be used for extra content areas. Down there, there's a Heisenberg key required door. Then at the beginning of the mold, you create the key molds. Over there's another door that you can use the key on. But we just want to continue with the story. That's all we want. There's the door we need, and here's the key we put. You know, I kind of think that this game is just a really good fairy tale. That's what I think.
But I'm tired of chit-chat.
Because...
Time to die.
Oh, I'm dying.
Can't
Where are you
you?
from? Oh, is this a side area?
Wait.
Yeah, it was. My goodness. Boss fight. Now this is the mini boss fight that I was talking about. It's the Winterworld mask. Like I said, I think it's gonna be easier because you can do a lot of damage with this thing. All we need to do is that tiny thing there.
Now stay down.
Yeah, there it is. See, super quick. Oh, I don't want handgun ammo, it's fine. That doesn't bother me. I will pick up the complex mechanical heart just in case I want to be really, really rich by the end of the game. Cigar, again, unnecessary. I don't even think we need to go there. We need to go over here. Over there, as you can see through here, there's just it's a small area. I think there's a couple of there's a collectible, I know that for sure. There's just some items there that are really useful if you're doing for your first playthrough. You know, these games, survival horror games, are really good because it's all about the inventory management. You know, managing the bullets you have to the enemies you need to kill, and maintaining a good balance. But I think this is probably one of the worst games with that, because the balance here is just not viable. It just doesn't happen. You just get so many bullets handed to you that you don't need to worry at all if you're wasting some. Which, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just a creative choice that I personally don't agree with. But here's the tank I was talking about. As you can see, definitely not created of metal. Some sort of polymer that is not applicable to Mr. Magneto's powers. Heisenberg is what I mean. But here we are. We're about to get into his boss fight. It's you know, it's a simple boss fight. Nothing crazy happens. It's no Dark Souls, no Bloodborne, no Souls-like, so it shouldn't be that in depth as games make them for some reason. But yeah, let me just get into it. As you can see here, though, I don't have a knife. I have a guard, but that doesn't do damage, and then I only have a cannon. So I'm guessing that he has a bit The goal of this boss fight is really simple. Shoot his glowing orange skin. Oh wow, did I do this? I did. There you go. That's what I love about this. You're meant to be doing that by the color of the spot that come out. That's what I call beer kiss. And one more. Oh, we go. Okay, so that is the first stage, even though it is really slow to change. It did. So here is where he does crazy things and becomes more superpowered and more big. And then he just shoots. So here we go. We fall from our tank and those who cut us up to pieces. But the tank is flipped this time. We can't actually do anything. So here, my only method of doing things is smashing it with a lightsaber. I think I did it actually. Is that the second face down? I don't know if this is damage mode, just in case it isn't. But you know it is. So, that was a lot easier than expected. But now the third phase becomes a ceiling fan. Is what I'd call him. And he takes us up in the air really, really high. And wants to absolutely... If he wants to make you a smoothie, a metal smoothie, so nutritious flesh, but you somehow get into your cannon and fire. There you go. Yeah, you must kill her. It's okay, man. I'll kill Miranda for you. And there it is. There's Heisenberg, Crystal Heisenberg, and then there's a tiny cinematic. It's actually not a tiny cinematic at all. It's really big, and there's some crazy things that happen there, which I will not show you. There it is. I know, right? Ethan Winters dies. So does her lightsaber. So, I'm trying to skip this situation. It doesn't actually help me. But there you go, now we can skip. So here, we obviously don't have the lightsaber. So we'll... oh god, I don't want to be using these right now. But I don't have the lightsaber, so... we can only use the karambit knife. It's the second best knife, so... better than nothing. But... it is unfortunate.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
So, here, there's going to be a bunch of enemies. And they're going to be really, really difficult. At least I think, because this is casual, and as you can tell, this is a new inventory we have. We only have one medical injector, it's called, with Chris. And we can't actually use any of the weapons.
Watch for hostile buyers.
So immediately, this is like full damage only, right? So immediately, you get sent to kill these people. Okay, maybe it's gonna be easier than I thought. I would have thought that the karambit knife would have been a lot weaker. I need to block more, I think, with this though. Because since it doesn't have one-shot capabilities, I need to like have them attack me. Okay. Yeah, I need to have them attack me so they stagger, and then
Roger that.
and then just stab them a bunch of times with the karambit knife. Now, what I'm not sure about is, yes, I know we can't use that, all those things, but can we use the flash grenades? I think I'm not going to risk it, and I'm not going to use them. Even though they would be really useful for something that we'll have to do in just a second. So, what you don't know, if you don't know, since we haven't been looking at the story, Unicamycete is a substance that has created all these villains, right?
Roger.
And that's
Thunder here.
about it.
Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help
Thank you. I will help myself with all the supplies you give me because I need more med injectors. Yeah, more med injectors. And then enemies. Oh wow. Hi there. Hi.
On your eyes, I need some backup. I see you.
Okay. One of them. There you go. Oh, come on. You should have died. Oh, boulder punching. There you go. Okay. That's fine. Oh, come on. Like I said, this is gonna be really painful. There's so many enemies. Only a tiny little knife. The inability to use these powerful weapons you have. Okay, yeah. You definitely want to be blocking more and more. There's one more enemy behind me. Oh, God. Attack. Okay. We can't use that yet, but this is what we want to do. So.
All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
So here we want to be using this laser, which is actually the same name as my lightsaber, but it's not the lightsaber. We want to use this laser to destroy that. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that all the time because it's reloading. So we'll need to be grabbing all these items, dodging all these enemies, and then using the thing whilst it's done reloading.
Okay, Captain. Reloading. Ready when you are. Takes a minute to target the point. Try and keep the laser on it as long as you can.
Yeah, this is gonna be the cold part.
Must be something stimulating.
Oh, good.
I'll mark a point with the target. Hang on.
Because these things are really, really fast. Yeah, I know. I also know that. Thank you very much for the information, though. So here we're gonna have some of the bigger guys as well. Bigger lichens. We're gonna do the same tactic. We're gonna get on top of the ladder, do some damage to some of the enemies, you know, kill them with our knife a couple times. It's a true technique, it works, not bad. Okay. Okay, there you go. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. So I think the game forces you to use that laser pointer, so then it doesn't count
I'm going in. The rest
to
of you stay
the
back.
knives out challenge.
compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Oh man, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, let's just continue forward. If you don't know, in Resident Evil 7, the enemies are the bakers, and that's where the mold is actually from. So that's why they keep... Oh, that's what we first saw it, but they now learn that the mold is actually from here. Hello?
I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
No.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
I can't use this though. I need to do melee only. Come on.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
Block. Trying to hit the back, but to the back it doesn't do damage. You just can't reach it. We'll heal up real quick because that is necessary. Just can't manage to hit it with a knife. But I think this is the safe method, even though it takes longer. Come on. Yeah, there you go. We're doing a lot of damage, I think. And the sounds, the blood making, it definitely sounds like that. Are you dead? No, you're staggered though. Oh, I'm pressing the buttons as much as I can, it hurts. Ouch. Okay, what I'm gonna do real quick actually, because I think it might be a bit faster, I'm gonna put all these on PlayStation 5 that I didn't have on. Can you even kill this thing with a knife? Oh man, I think you can. But you can't attack it though. You can't attack its weak point. Stop it. At least there was some visual, like, of us doing damage to it. Because right now, I can't tell if the damage that I am dishing out is actually happening. Oh my god. Okay, the adaptive triggers are not something I want. Like, they're good and all, but they're restrictive when you're trying to attack. For first playthrough, the adaptive triggers are amazing. We've made him stagger once with the knife. So, okay, there's the second time. Ah, stop it. Where are you? Stop moving. Oh. Okay. I might have to go and finish this up. I will. So, you can look at this beautiful screen. Actually, no. You can look at these challenges and you can guess what they actually mean, okay? While I go and check the things that I need to check. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna read this real quick out loud just so then everybody can see. Okay, so it says that we can use the weapons for 5-bell puzzles when breaking locks on gates, detonating explosive barrels, destroying the green sludge in reservoir, breaking wood planks in lake, breaking the orange lights in Heisenberg's factory, when avoiding enemies while using laser. Okay, because you found a barrel, it will count as a weapon damage if you use the laser, so only use the knife attack to attack. Flash bomb and grenades count as weapons damage. That's good that the tip is not to attack enemy with guns. Okay. Save often. Yes, 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 yes. We don't need to do the prologue or check them at least. Finale ceremony site. No, we don't want that part. So we want finale Chris. Yeah. Equip your knife. Kill all lichens. Force your A through the large lichen. Collect as much supplies as long for the boss. When in laser mode, use it to attack barrels to thin the herd. When in laser mode. Okay. Enemies blown away by the laser don't count as weapon damage, so won't break the challenge. Okay, so the boss fight. You can only hit his left arm or feet as rear attacks won't land. This will be a long fight, so guard effectively. Oh. So this is what I have to do. So this is going to be the game, everybody. This is going to be the entire game. Ow, ow, ow! Stop it! Stop it! No. How about you stop attacking me? I have to kill you with just a silly little knife. Maybe you should start attacking other parts of the body that are unattacked. Oh, that does no damage. Come on. Come on. I have no idea how close and far I am. This is the most painful thing that I've done so far. Come on. Yes. Get a couple hits in. But nothing major, it sucks. Ow. Mate. Stop it. Stop moving around. I just want to end it. Hey, back up you go. Yeah, thanks, man. We have 4 more injectors. We can't use a flash grenade. We can't use anything else except this measly gambit knife. Oh. They can only attack the arm certain times. This is the greatest concept I've ever seen. Oh, stop it! Like, I don't even care about my health because I have full med injectors. I just care about the time. And the more it attacks me, the more time it takes. Oh my god. This idiot! Stop moving! You know what? Screw you, man. Wish I could do a montage, but I can't. This is live. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the most fun part of the live stream, where I'm using a knife only to kill this big guy. I'm doing the platinum trophy for this game, and the final thing is finishing the game knives only. Okay. Block. In case it attacks me. Ah, mate. I'm not attacking it where I am. Ouch. Don't do that, please. No. Can you stop it? Oh my goodness. This is so painful. I did it! Did I do it? I'm gonna still attack just in case I can do it. Oh, I did it. Oh, thank goodness I did it. Oh my. That took a long time. Took a really long time. Everybody, I did it. I did it. Look at me. Look. Oh, it's gone. I did it though. Oh, I did it. Yeah, this is truly just the greatest content ever, but I did it! You know what would be sad if I don't get the platinum trophy? That would be the saddest part. If I did all this, you know, if I tried my hardest and then, like, I messed up somewhere at the beginning. That would be the saddest part.
I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
I don't know.
Told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan.
I mean, I think I do know, but I just, you know, you figured it out for yourself, you guys. It's a lot more fun to do that. I will skip this. I've already spent 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't need to spend more.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
Okay, so this is not the end. There's a bunch more to happen. By the way, hello to everybody here. I do have to do the final boss fight still, so that's gonna be fun.
This must be Miranda's
but I don't think it's gonna be as hard. I think there's gonna be one section where I'm a bit unsure as to what might happen. But it should be fun. Also, hello
Show me your hands.
to the people that are here. I know who you are, so you don't need to say hello. I can tell. Spoiler alert here. Ethan isn't actually dead. I mean, he is, but he is made of mold, so that's really interesting to remember. So now I'll just slowly and surely walk up forward. Do I go through the water? No, I don't need to. I can skip this though, which is great. Wow. Okay, so we're going to the end. Unfortunately, you won't see trophy pop if it does, right? But if it does pop, you'll definitely hear my voice scream. Oh, I have 2 cousins in the chat today. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, we got 3 cousins in the chat today. My goodness, how is this even possible? Really, we got Knight Bulligard, Wowie, and it's Toka Alice. The thing is, 3 cousins in the chat at the same time. How is that even possible? I am a lucky cousin, I guess. Look at the lightsaber, by the way, everybody. Great cousin. Great cousin. Great cousins, look at the lightsaber. Yeah, no, there's the red mode, and we can make it pink. Not pink. Frederick Leopold Fazbear? Yeah, I remember Frederick Leopold Fazbear. How you doing? You know, in my good days when I was working with the Freddy Fazbear company. Yeah, it's a whole family, innit? It sure is. Yeah, well, oh, that's a good... See, Knight Bulligard knows what's up. Welcome to the family, son. Resident Evil 7 reference. Let's go, man. You're the way. That's what we should be doing. Just give me all the puns, all the references. Oh, have I... Melinda, no. Miranda, no. Is it Miranda? Yeah. So, Miranda has 3 different faces. A spider, a flying, and a normal lady. Yeah. Do the dark arts. I will. I just can't attack you here, so this is what I was wondering. I think if we wait though, we should be fine. Oh god. Okay, wait, I will get damaged. Oh, this part. I'll just stand still and wait for her to come to me. And then just
now,
smack her.
Winters, I think it's time for them to come to my house.
Okay, maybe that's not gonna work.
The hell I will.
Die, 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 die.
Yes, you shall die. This... Ooh, okay.
I will take my daughter! I understand your feelings, Miss
Block, and then... Keep attacking, go. Go ham. So here, I think Miranda goes up flying as well. I know it's you, Irini. No need to tell me. Well, who's yours now, my Bulligard? What, the lightsabers, or is that a reference that I'm not getting? It could be, for all I know. I'm gonna pick up this ammo, even though I don't use a gun in this. Yeah, look at the Star Wars Night Bulligard, isn't it incredible? Hello. Hello to everybody here. But yeah, no, look at the Star Wars gameplay here. Let's change it. Let's make sure it's blue this time. Boom, look at that. Now we block. Oh wow, I think you can actually parry well. Oh god. No, I don't need green. I need red. I'm a stick. Yeah, take that, Miranda. No. Smack you again and again. I don't want to use a gun here. I'm really worried. Because I think we might be forced to use a gun. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we definitely don't need to use a gun. I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen. I think that's the boss. Block. Attack. Block. Attack. Attack. No. That's the boss fight, Ed. Is that a Resident Evil quote? Which one? They're mine now? It's probably is one of the 8,000 games that they've made. Screw you, Miranda. Your daughter has been dead. You just have to live with that. I know it's sad, but it's true. Oh, but there you go. That's the boss fight destroyed. I won't skip it. If I do get the platinum trophy, it's a lot better if I don't skip this. But chat, how's it going? Wowie, Night Bulligard, it's Toka Alice, even though it's definitely not Toka Alice, I know who it is. How's it going? I've obviously been doing this for like, what, 2 hours? 2 hours 40? Somewhere there. Whew, it's been a fun joyride, if you ask me, you know. Oh, this is gonna be the sad part, everybody look away. Ethan is mold, as we have all guessed. Hello.
Ethan!
I know.
Ethan!
I'm scared. I don't know if I got the trophy.
Ethan, wake up.
I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking.
Chris, Ethan.
Wowie, Night Bulligard, how about you? What are you guys up to? Oh, we never see the face of Ethan. Still a mystery to us.
We gotta move.
I do know that. There's no need to share those things. You know, I think that you should be taught in online privacy. Has nobody said to anybody that, oh my goodness, that's terrifying, that, you know, online,
Keep moving, Ethan.
whatever you put online, it never goes away.
Sky high.
People should really be careful with what they post. I think that's definitely something that people need to be taught. All people.
Damn it. Mia's waiting for you.
I know.
She's alive, you hear me?
I know she is.
Alive.
Mia.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
You got this, Ethan. Save your daughter. Save your wife.
Safe. Hey.
What do you mean by who look away? You don't need to tell me, actually.
Yourself.
You can tell me better.
Come on, it's not that much
Leon
fun.
is way better than Ethan? I agree, you know, but the only issue with Leon is his name, because whenever I hear Leon, I can only hear Ashley saying, Leon, save me! And it's horrendous. I really dislike it. And here it is. Ethan giving himself up to the Mutamyces with the detonator in hand. And Rose given to his friend Chris.
Ethan.
If I'm being honest, I think that I don't know if Leon is better. I haven't played a game where Leon is in it. I've seen videos of like Resident Evil 2 and 4, and I've seen movies with Leon and like the Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, I think, as the show on Netflix. But I don't know, man. Ethan, for me at least, is my type of guy. You know, I've played 2 games with him, so it's definitely something I experience more. What? See, that's the thing. I haven't played Resident Evil 4, so I don't know if Ashley is actually that annoying. But really, you don't think she was as annoying as everybody says it? Well, I guess she may not be. I think it's just like a joke thing. I don't. If people really believe it's annoying, I mean, I think that's kind of surprising. If I'm being honest. I think Resident Evil 4 though apparently is a really good game. You know, like that's what I've heard.
Get moving.
If it gets remastered or maybe remade for like the new consoles, I might play it, but
where Ethan is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
I know he
Otherwise,
wouldn't
I
abandon
guess
us.
on the computer that's an option.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm
Where?
butchering this entire moment. I'd say they're just, you know, really sad moments. Oh, she thinks Resident Evil 7, then Resident Evil 4, and then 8. Look, I've only played Resident Evil 1, 7, and 8. And 7 is definitely the best one. 8 is fun. I think, like I spoke about before at the beginning, somewhere in the middle of the live stream. It's Resident Evil 8. It's a strange one. It's just fun, but not story-wise. Sometimes it seems really random, weirdly paced. But yeah.
BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
Oh man, bioweapon.
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to continue this game, though.
Someone's got to pay.
Resident Evil 2 remake. Okay, 7, then 2, then 4, then 8. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Resident Evil 2 remake definitely does look incredible. I actually played a Resident Evil 3 demo, but if you can count that. But no, I didn't enjoy that much. I've seen content. I've seen all of Resident Evil 2 actually, and 3. I'll skip this now. But I've played 7 and 8, obviously. Okay. The father story is now done. Trophy? I'll be so sad if I don't get it. Most times the trophy pops when it's the screen where it says how many hours you put, how many kills you got. Knives Out trophy. There you go, gold. You can't see it in the top corner, but I can definitely see it. And there's the trophy. Ethan Winters, Platinum Trophy for Resident Evil 8. So this live stream definitely took over 2 hours and 50 minutes. We did it on casual difficulty. You know, it's better to be easy. And there it is. Challenge completed, Knives Out, and then Slob, which I don't know what it's for, but thank you. I will save this real quick and see what that's about. And there you go. That's going to be my 7th playthrough, I think, of Resident Evil Village. Here's the, the opening screen for anybody that cares. And if there's one thing I have to say about this Platinum Trophy... Oh, wow, really? Trust me, it did happen. I wish I could show it, but when you broadcast through PlayStation, it doesn't show it for some reason. It's sad, I know. But the Mercenaries trophy was definitely the hardest. It was really worth it, though. It was fun to do. But here are all the different things I did. Here are my scores. If you want to try and beat them, go on. I encourage you. I would love to see me lose really badly. But send me a picture of these scores of yours, if they're better. On Twitter, @PirateEagle. Instagram, @PirateEagle as well. Just DM me, and I will, revel in your incredible ability. But yeah, here it is. I'll just say right now, thank you very much for joining me. It's been a great time having you all here. That is another Platinum Trophy in the bag for myself. That, I think, is the 70th. So I'm doing really well, I think. But you might want to try and see if there's anything on tomorrow on this YouTube channel, because I might be trying and doing a small live Let's Play of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard on Madhouse difficulty. I am mad to try and do this because I'm not great at games, but I will because I want that bloody trophy. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you guys. Oh my god, I've been live streaming for 3 hours. Okay, yeah. I'll talk to you guys at a different time. Simply good.